The NRM Electoral Commission has just concluded the nomination of candidates vying for the Central Executive Committee and other party structure positions at national level. A total of 291 candidates were successfully nominated for the Central Executive Committee and the leagues of national leagues of different sectors. Number 2, joint campaigns. Joint campaigns are currently ongoing for members of Parliament and LOC5 chairpersons. We have experienced some difficulties in some areas. The first one is Isingiro South. Isingiro South, there was a bit of altercation and spilling of blood. We have since suspended campaigns in Isingiro South until normalcy returns. We have also suspended campaigns in Bwamba County constituency, where the Honorable Member of Parliament was roughly treated, abused, insults hurled at him. His pressure level went high and is now admitted in Aga Khan Hospital in Nairobi. Since he was a nominated candidate, it's only fair that campaigns stop and no amount of pressure will make us start until we are sure of when we must start there. We have also called for a meeting with the Isingiro leaders on Wednesday, Isingiro South, involving Isingiro South candidates for member of Parliament, not LOC5. LOC5 can come if they wish, but members of Parliament candidates, and the RDC, the head of security. Then the registrar. If the registrar cannot come, he sends a representative because he will be here handling other areas. We've also had issues in Kalaki. We are also calling for a meeting with the candidates for MP of Kalaki on Wednesday, the 9th July. Wednesday, 9th July, Isingiro candidates must be here and Kalaki. The meetings will take place concurrently at 10 a.m. We are also warning politicians who are trying to bring problems in Mbale that when we get full details, we shall stop campaigns. We are still gathering evidence and more information. So all of you who are campaigning as joint, know what the candidates must tell the people. Don't talk about your friend because that's not your mission in Parliament. We sent guidelines to be followed. Those guidelines may make some of them be disqualified. The Electoral Commission of the party has gone through successful story up to Saturday. We don't want tainting our processes by candidates. Strictly prohibited unless sanctioned by the NRM Electoral Commission. There's a campaign in Moyo. I hope you get Moyo. People, UBC and all the TVs reach Moyo. In Moyo, one candidate has disappeared. He campaigns alone. Or when he appears, he doesn't answer questions. When a question is asked, he just runs away. And the other candidates feel it is not right. Ajumani, we've given Honorable Moses Ali the leverage to campaign alone. Please, on medical ground. We've also given some ministers who are in, out because of PDM to campaign alone. Tororo, where I come from, the new districts have not yet come into force because some candidates are campaigning again along the new districts. You want to be chairman LOC5, they are saying we cannot go to the whole Tororo. We are for a particular Mukuju district, for example, Mulanda district. Those districts are still a process to come. But when they come, you will definitely relocate into your areas. Review of registrars. The Commission will commence the review of registrars starting today at 3 p.m. We are going to review registrars throughout the country, starting today at 2 p.m. So all complaints about registrars, all details given to us by sources of information we use will be used to review registrars. Where we find the registrar will be replaced, we already have a back staff. We already have staff who will replace them. What I want to warn, no politician contesting should try to give us a candidate for that position. The Commission has its own way of filling those positions. Honorable March will say it, but Tororo meeting is likely for the two issues of how the districts are not yet on and also how complaints will be handled. Page 2, roadmap. We have campaigns. Roadmaps. Let me talk about the voter register. Voter registers. We are working on the registers for this election. Can I confirm that in this election we shall use registers? Those registers will be audited thoroughly and then sent to the villages, sent to the districts and the villages. That process is ongoing. What we shall not do are the following. There will be no display of the voters register. No display. No display of the voter register. Number 2, we shall not add new names in the register. We shall not add new names in the register because the register was closed. There are those political schemers. There are those political schemers who are currently in the countryside claiming to be adding names of voters to be included in the register. We've had wind of this in Rubanda. We've had wind of this in eastern Uganda, in Bukedi. We've had two parts in northern Uganda. Please, we warn, no new names will be added in the voters register. To do that is to manipulate the register. So we shall not allow that. The NRM Electoral Commission would like to remind the country, and especially NRM stakeholders, that campaigns for members of parliament will continue up to 14th July. Campaigns, unless instructed by the Commission, will end on 14th July. Number 2, polling for members of parliament will be on 17th July 2025, not 16th July as earlier deliberated on. Why? Because the National Electoral Commission has a special interest group committee election on 16th. And since NRM is winning these special interest group elections, we don't want to jeopardize them. We want to win on 16th, then we have our primaries on 17th. On 18th, again, the youth election comes, we again win. So that we bury the opposition called National Unity Platform, plus the sisters and relative brothers of bad faith in one grave. Campaigns for LOC 5 chairpersons will go on with the councillors at district, will go on up to 22nd July. That is LOC 5 chairpersons, councillors at district, at city level, at municipal and city division. Even mayors of city divisions, campaigns will go up to 22nd July. Polling for LOC 5 chairperson remains, and councillors at district level, city level, Municipal city division mayors will be 24th July. Primaries for special interest group committees at sub-county level, 8th July 2025. Primaries for election of delegates to non-unionized workers conference at sub-county level, 10th July. Expression of interest for LOC 3, 28th July to 4th August. Polling day for LOC 3s, 18th August. National conference, the big one, the Nambole conference, as you call it, 22nd to 25th August 2025. Our delegates conference has 24,000 people. It's not the other one of yours, the other side. You remember? Nubian Lee, sijui what? No. The commission, therefore, calls upon all stakeholders to follow the electoral roadmap and keep NRM in the media. We have dominated the media. We don't want to release that space to anybody. I thank you, members of the press, members of the commission. I will invite 3 questions, then I call Ndugu Tweheyo to do the Luganda version. One, where we are not involving even campaigns on 15th July because it is a mass Catholic day. I don't know where people live. The Saint Mary, Maria. On 15th July, Catholics don't want to do anything but to go and pray for blessings. So the NRM Electoral Commission, which respects religion and different religions of people, they told us 15th July and 15th August. So we've left both 15th July and even 15th August for them. So you start your prayers in 15th July. We don't want to mix up. Our Uganda. Zimbabwe is getting peaceful. We met, we said give your program here. We are following their program with the RDC and with our DEO. Anyone who deviates will be called to order. Zimbabwe is not above Uganda. It will be handled. Number 2, the lady, you.
Thank you very much. Just have 3 questions. One, how many petitions did you
Damali.
receive? Yes, Damali.
Yes, I know you.
How many petitions did you receive from the just completed exercise?
40.
Do you plan to reconsider that if
When 2 people bite a dog, it makes news. And it becomes headline. 3 people, 3 constituencies or 4 have fought. And yet we have how many constituencies? 529. We are handling those areas. Why is it joint campaigns good? We want the family of NRM to talk together, to move together, to show the public that we are together. Villagers live together, bury every day. They don't have problems. Politicians go and divide them into camps. So the campaign is to try to bring back the family unit of the mass party. NRM is based on the Aristotle model of the family. If you read the Aristotelian philosophy of the family, the village, the family should be a product of good manners. All of you here are products of families. If your families did not tutor you, you don't expect a university lecturer for 45 minutes to make you good mannered. If you're already bad, you're bad. So we want that family connection, unity, and symbioism, so that they work together, so that they will even accept that when we move, this person looks like he has more voters than me. And when the results come, you don't pick an axe or a panga to cut people. Yes? Thank you. Thank you. I have not disqualified Bosmic or team. That is forgery. I have not disqualified Bosmic or team. My personal assistant has answered that question to the press in Acholi and the North, that is not doctor's signature. I have not authored a letter. When you have an issue with a candidate, you question his qualification. There's a window. You pay 100,000 to the accountant and access the documents through the legal department. That's how we've been doing, and no one has come for Bosmic or Tim's papers up to now. So I disown that letter with the contempt it deserves. Connected to that,